Hello, this is Hello Canvas. In this lesson, we learned about the Gizmo 3D function that helps you move, rotate, and scale a model in ZBrush. First, the basic transform is as important as the ZBrush sculpting. So, let's get started right away. Now, let's learn about Gizmo before class. Gizmo 3D is a tool that moves, rotates, and scales model in ZBrush. It is much more intuitive than the existing transform mode, and is often used for modeling. Mechanical part or hard faces. By default, are rough and circular. Handles in the W is move, 2 is scale. Double R is rotate. It doesn't matter. If you press this shortcut key, press it like that, and when you see the organized base model, you are ready. Let's learn about the basic operation method. Let's see how you can manipulate the model using the base model. First of all, I told you that there are 3 basic types. First, move. Click on if you go, it moves. You can see that it moves like this if it is colored green. Secondly, it is a rotation. To rotate, you can press the R key here, then it will be selected as a rotate, as if you rotate this circle that you can see on the outside like this. You can see that it rotates. Lastly, it is a size adjustment. To adjust the size, click on the scale cube box or drag the center sphere. You can see the yellow colored box here. If you grow it like this, the overall size increases and decreases along the XYZ axis. You can check that. If you hold the center sphere and drag it like this, the scale is adjusted on the overall basis. If you want to adjust only a single axis, you can click on the cube directly. If you look here, it has green and blue colors. If you click and move it back and forth like this, you can see that it moves back and forth only on axis. Let's look at adjusting a gizmo position. First, by default, the gizmo is located at the center of the shaft, but you can move the position yourself. First, you can see the unlock icon at the top. Click on the lock. You can move the gizmo like this, and if you put it this way and lock it again, you can see that the object moves with it every time is locked the desired position. And you can move it or rotate the gizmo to adjust it to the desired position. These functions are very useful when rotating or adjusting a scale and large position. For example, it is often used when creating a person rotating on top separately. Let's take a look at how to use a Gizmo menu. When you click on the Gizmo various brush function, button appears at the top. First, let's go to Gizmo side and click on the setting window. When you click this icon, a lot of buttons appear like this. Here, we will just press a few basic things. Deformer, when you click on the deformer, an orange box appears like this. Those who have done 3D will probably. Now you can see that it is a bit similar to a lattice function. Let's move it like this. How about moving it like this? You can see that only this part that affected like this moves without moving. So when modeling, use this function a lot. You will do that, and let's take a look at something else. This time, let's take a look at something like our inflat. When you turn it like this and move it like this, how does it look? It becomes really fat like this. Among my brushes, you can see that I use the inflat brushes vessel. Yes, you can think of it as that function again. Use the gear-like icon. Let's proceed, use something different. This time, let's try bend arc. This time, when you press the bend arc, you can see that it moves like this. You can see that it moves along the axis like this. Next time, I'll try one more thing. How about using tapper? The shape will be distorted like this. Now, what functions should be applied according to the object differ from time to time. Keep in mind that these functions exist and be sure to use them usefully when working later. I hope so. Then this time we have looked at the masking function before. Let's take a look at the combination of the masking function and Gizmo for much more sophisticated manipulation. First, Ctrl drag some areas to create the masking like this. Then if you Ctrl click, you can see that the mask is inverted. And if you make this boundary a little clearer, remember what we learned yesterday when we said we would do it. Let's try using it. Press the Ctrl Alt key and click like this. You can see that it gets darker and darker like this. It gets darker like this. And when you press the Ctrl, it becomes blurred, and that's it. Let's do it like this. Then turn on the Gizmo again. Here I will stretch it. Let's try stretching it like this. I try move it, but it moves. Yes, you can apply it this way. So if you activate the Gizmo, you can move only the selected part, and the rotation scale is also possible. This method can be seen as very effective when only some part, such as arms, legs, and wings, and moves separately. Today, like this, we learned about ZBrush Gizmo 3D function together. It may be difficult at first and combine it with movement, rotation, scale, and mask, but it is essential function for a variety of tasks other than sculpting, and I hope you practice often to get to it. In the next lecture, we will learn about transpose function. If so, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.